Hello, everyone. My name is Kene, and today I will be teaching you how to make quizzes using PowerPoint. Now, every question, every slide has a timer on it. So to do that, I'll take us to a website to retrieve the template for the quiz. So I'll share my screen. All right. So you should go to www.thetutораid.com.ng, thetutораid.com.ng. We are interested in this particular link, PowerPoint quiz application. So just click on that to download the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so that's done. Open it. Okay, so let me show you the PowerPoint slides we'll be using for today's discussion. All right, so here we have the very first slide having tabs representing the slides, having the questions. So here there are 7 questions. So when you click on any of these tabs, you are taken to the slide where the question for that particular slide resides. If you understand what I mean. So coming down here at the bottom of this first slide, you find here number of groups. So you should know that for this particular quiz, there should be multiple contestants, at least 2. So you could have 2 or 3, 4, or even more contestants. So whatever number of contestants for any quiz competition, you should indicate or impute the number here, the number of groups. So I would assume that there are two groups for this quiz. 2 groups. Okay, so that's it. Then right here, time per question. Every slide has a timer. Every question slide has a timer. So you should set the time for the question on every slide. You do that by just typing in the time in seconds. So for every question, a contestant would have 60 seconds. Now, having done this, you haven't answered all the questions. You'd be brought back to this first slide and you click End Quiz and collect points. So that gives you a summary or a breakdown of the points per contestant. So contestant A or contestant 1 has how many points? Contestant 2 has how many points? So clicking this takes us to the last slide, actually. The last slide where the points for the contestant, with the points for the contestants will appear. So I could just take this off. Doesn't really matter. So let me go back to the first slide, and I would show us actually how this should be used. So slideshow, question 1. Okay, so number of groups 2, time per question 60 seconds. That's the 2 have been set. So let's say group 1 goes for question 2. The question is for group 1. So you need to tell the system, tell PowerPoint that this question 2 is to be attempted by group 1. Okay. What is the administrative capital of Switzerland? That should be Bern. Home. So once the contestant picks an answer, the font gets a green color. So here now the C there, Bern, is the correct answer, and that's why the font is green. However, if it is the wrong option chosen, you find that the letters appear as red fonts. Okay, so here the answer is correct. Go back to the first slide. That question 2 is off. It's invisible, cannot be seen. So question 7 is chosen by group 2 this time. So I'll take question 7 and tell PowerPoint it should be answered by group 2. Who discovered oxygen? Joseph Priestley, correct. Return. So I'll just do that for all the tabs. Question 3 for group 1. Okay, so I think I should intentionally choose a wrong option. The blue whale. You see that it's in red now. That shows that it is incorrect. Group 1 got this wrong. Now group 2 takes question 1. Who is the first executive president of Nigeria? Shehu Shagari, I suppose. Correct. Group 1, your turn. Question 6, group 1. Where is the Table Mountain? I think that is in South Africa. Correct. So group 2 got that correct. And group 1, your question. Group 1 for question 5. The oldest university in the world is Al Qarawiyyin. That's pronounced correctly. So, but it is B. So group 1 got this correct. And lastly, group 2, I may have lost count, but it doesn't really matter. Group 2, question 4. Whose picture is shown on the 20 Naira note? Maritala Mohammed. So all the questions have been answered, and that's why you find no tabs, no question tabs on the first slide. I'll end the quiz, and collate points. Just click on this shape and we see the scoreboard. Group 1 got 15 points, group 2 got 15 points. So that's it. End quiz. Click this so that all the team text boxes are made invisible, and the time on the timer boxes is set to 0. So that's why you need to end the quiz. All right. Then let's say you wish to, as a teacher or a quiz maker, you wish to add another question to the quiz. How do you do that? You go to the last slide. Go to the last slide and just copy. Perhaps you could duplicate. It all depends on you. So I'm going to copy the last question slide, guys, not the last one. The last slide there is the scoreboard. So that's not what I'm going to use. I'll use the last question slide. Copy that and paste it right beneath the last question slide. So, okay, so we have who discovered oxygen. So now this is the last question slide, and I need to change the question. So I could say, what is the capital of Nigeria? What is the capital of Nigeria? The answer, the options: Oka, Owerri, or we should make that Lagos, Abuja, Benue. The options are given. The next thing you should do as a teacher or a quiz maker is to go to home if it's not set to home and click on insert. Click on insert. You find this icon, this action icon that's to be used. Click on each of the options. So I'll take the first option, Oka. I'll click on that and click on action. Now, there are two programs we should use here, the corrects and the wrongs. All the wrong options should be connected to the wrongs program. Only the correct answer should be linked to the corrects program. So Oka is not the capital of Nigeria. That should be wrongs. So you see, it's set to wrongs. Okay, I'll take Lagos, action, wrongs. Lagos is not the capital of Nigeria. Abuja, action, corrects. Okay, Benue, action, wrongs, correct. Let's even assume that the answer is not on this third shape, this third rectangle. I could have, say, Kano, and here, Abuja. So the answer now is B. I'll click on it, Abuja, action. You see that it is set to wrongs. So I'll change that to corrects. okay, and Kano, change it to wrongs. Okay. That's what we are to do. Before we go to slideshow, come to the first slide. Remember you created one slide, one extra slide for a new question. That should reflect on this first slide, having tabs to take you to the slides having the questions. Just take the last one there, question 7. Control D to duplicate. Duplicate question 7. Then change this to 8, question 8. The last thing you should do is to go to home, find home there, look at select, you find select and selection pane. The duplicated rectangle there is named S7, the same as the original from which it was created. So I need to change this to have its unique name as S8. Then I bring it, drag it to the position just above S7. That's all you need to do. So guys, remember, when you create a new slide having its own question, you must come to the first slide and create the link to that particular question slide, as I have done here. That's all you need to do. Then you can play slideshow so that the contestants can attempt the quiz. I hope you find this useful as teachers and as quiz makers and even as schools. Thank you very much for listening. Do have a great day. Bye.